Welcome to today's 2-minute toolbox. Today, I'd love to explore boundaries with you. And I don't mean the kind of boundaries like build a wall kind of boundaries. I mean more like build a beautiful garden fence kind of boundaries. I realize this might be kind of tricky for a 2-minute exploration, but let's give it a shot, shall we? Boundaries exist to protect the individual that establishes the boundaries, protect maybe their physical environment, maybe their inner world, whatever. We all have boundaries. What I'm talking about is people with muddy boots who might be marching all over your flowers, your roses, your fruits, and your vegetables. That's why you want to build a beautiful garden fence to keep people with muddy boots from going beyond the boundaries. An important element, though, boundaries are mine to express and establish. They're about me. They're really not about the other person. They're about you, the person establishing those boundaries. Let me give you a real life example. My niece, one of my nieces, years and years and years ago, I watched this. Hey, mom, can I have it? My sister, her mother, responds, no. But mom, can I have it? No. Mom, can I have it? No. Mom, can I have it? Oh, have it, you brat. Now, I realize this is difficult. I'm not a parent, but I can imagine what would happen if my sister never gave in on her no. Eventually, my niece would learn that no means no, rather than learning that no means not now, but if I keep asking, no will eventually become a yes. I have a friend who needed to take the day off to catch up on a lot of work. So he says to his girlfriend, I'm going off the grid. I need to be left alone. Those are my boundaries. And then he got really, really upset that his girlfriend sent several texts during the day. Now, here is the clincher. He didn't have to respond to those texts, but he did. And he was angry that the boundaries had been crossed, if you will. However, I wonder what would happen if he had not replied to any of them. He would have, through his expression and through his interaction, he would have let his girlfriend know that there's a boundary for not responding. See, I suggest that if you want to establish boundaries, role model those boundaries rather than trying to teach the boundaries or trying to demand the boundaries, role model them. How? How can I role model good boundaries? Well, rather than taking the bait, just ignore it. That establishes a boundary. And if you do it long enough, people will see that you're consistent and the boundary will have been set. And who knows, something wonderful might happen.